Hey, 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 beautiful, beautiful people, and happy Thursday. Just dropping in to say hey and good evening. I hope you all have been having an amazing day. My day has been going well. I can't complain. I am just sitting here taking me a break from putting up groceries. Went and got my shopping done for the fourth, and when I tell you, baby, it was packed. It was packed in the grocery store, and baby, my nerves get to kicking in, and I just don't like being around a lot of people like that, crowded up in no grocery store. And I don't know, is there gunfire out there? But other than my woes, I just wanted to drop in to say hey and good evening to you all again. I hope you all have been having an amazing day. Other than going to the grocery store, nothing too much has been going on. Of course, baby, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot outside. It's still hot. And on top of the heat, the humidity is something awful. It is most truly something awful. But I hope you all are staying cool. I hope y'all are staying hydrated because they're saying if you don't have to be out, baby, don't be out there because it's hot. And I'm finna be so country while I'm out there grilling. I'm gonna put my fan right out there on the porch with me, and it's gonna be right out there with me while I'm grilling. Cause it's hot. So y'all don't judge me. All right, it's gonna be all right. So, like I said, I am just taking a break from putting up groceries. That is one thing that I don't like as much as I don't like folding up laundry. I don't like going to the grocery store. I usually would do a Walmart Mart order, but I decided to go in there today just to pick out some of the stuff that I wanted, and then I had to grab a couple of things for Miss Smith to take with me on tomorrow. And I had mentioned that I was supposed to have just worked 2 days this week, but unfortunately her plans changed. So I'm going to be with her for a little while on tomorrow, and then I could come back home and get myself ready and prepared to do my cooking for the 4th of July. Um, the kids will be over. My oldest son is actually coming home. So you all may get a chance to see my oldest son. I think I've showed you guys my youngest son. I think I have, and that is him up there with my granddaughter on this end of my photo. So but if he comes over with the children, you guys, I'm most certainly going to uh, introduce you all or show you all my kiddos. Even my granddog will be over here, Coco, honey. So y'all most definitely see her running back and forth, or she may be out on the porch with me while I'm out there grilling. So just super excited to have the kiddos coming over to spend time with their old mom, and we just kick back and relax and eat some good food. I'm gonna most certainly be doing some baking, and honey, I gotta make sure I have my cold bills on deck. It wouldn't be the 4th if I didn't have them. So I'm most certainly going to get that. I didn't do it while I was at the store. I don't know why, but I most certainly have to go back because I left off getting some stuff that I needed. So I'm gonna have to go back to the store on tomorrow. But I don't have to get as much as I got today. I spent $228 in the grocery store. Now you know that's ridiculous. It is utterly, utterly ridiculous. So you just have to do what you have to do, child. You have to do what you have to do. But again, other than that, nothing too much. I'm just taking a much needed break from putting up those groceries, honey. That's when me being in the grocery store, I just think back to when my kids were little, and we went to the grocery store, and they say, Mom, you go sit down, we'll put everything up. I wish they was still little, child, because they'll go right in there and put everything up. But I'm most certainly going to get everything put away, um, and just really get a jump on doing what it is that I have to do as far as cleaning, which I don't have that much to do. So most certainly going to put me on some good music tonight, and be sliding across the floor cleaning up. Um, don't know if there's gunfire out there, but I ain't finna go out there. But it just bothering me. But other than that, y'all, I've been having a pretty good day today. Um, had to get out and run a few errands today and pay a couple of bills, and um the most important thing, what I wanted to do, I did, and that was to go to the grocery store. Cause if I would have kept putting it off, child, it'd have been Monday, and I'd have still not been to the grocery store. So I think I'm going to get up about 6 or 7 o'clock Saturday morning and grill, and then I'll probably do my cakes on tomorrow once I get home. So I'm gonna have to just remember to take out my eggs and butter and my cream cheese and stuff like that. So, but I hope you all have a fun and safe 4th of July. If you all are going out, most certainly make sure that you all are staying safe. It is so much going on, not just on my side of town, but everywhere, honey. Just like I just said, they sound like they shooting out there. So I know I most certainly will not be going anywhere. So I'm gonna make sure I have everything I need at home. Um, got plenty of alcohol in there, so I don't have to get that. But I think I'm going to go back and get me some wine coolers just to have. And other than that, baby, I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna have my good music out on the porch with me. I'm gonna have the grill smoking, and I'm gonna sit back and drink me a few wine coolers, or a child, if it be hot enough, some water, um, and just enjoy the holiday. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And again, I hope you all have a fun yet safe um 4th of July. Enjoy food, family, fun. Um, and that's about it. And that's all. And also, if y'all haven't checked out my live from last night, uh, go over and check it out and thumbs it up, and um all of that good jazz. And thank y'all for subbing to the channel. I really and truly appreciate you all so much. uh you all could have chosen to be anywhere, but every time I hit the live button, or hit every time I hit the live button or post a video or a short, you all jump on with positive comments, positive affirmations, and I really and truly appreciate you all. Some of you all come on with the negative stuff, and I appreciate you all for that, because I just love for God to keep blessing me, and so y'all can watch. So thank y'all. But other than that, y'all, it's just I'm just super duper excited to be getting my bar together. I know officially I will be opening opening it up this month. Still have a couple of more things to get. Um, but I will most certainly be opening it up this month. And I'm most certainly going to show you guys the finish. I think I showed you all the before. I was going to put the tile on the floor, but when I tell you that tile was so expensive, So I decided, the lady told me that I could either do the tile or paint the wood floor paint. So I went on, decided on the wood floor paint for right now. I can always go back and, do it. But for right now, I'm doing the wood floor paint. So it looks good, but I'm gonna get another can so I can go around the floorboards of the wood, and I'm probably gonna paint over the other wood beams in there, the parts that I can get to, child, cause I ain't finna get up in no chair and and fail my butt on the floor. But so I'm super duper excited about that. Stuff has been coming in left and right for me to put out there. I'm not really gonna worry about right now getting any tables and chairs to go on the outside. Hey, hey. I'm not gonna worry about getting any tables and chairs to sit on the outside as of yet. I'm most certainly going to wait. So I'm just gonna focus right now on doing my chairs and table and bar stools to go on the inside. I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Happy early 4th of July to you. I hope you have a fun yet safe 4th of July. Thank you so much. I really and truly appreciate it. Thank y'all for the hearts. Most definitely sending love back to everybody. To everybody that catches the replay. Make sure you hit the like button for me. And then also hit that sub button for me. God most certainly blesses you as well. Um, but I'm just sitting here, child, putting groceries up gave me a headache. I had to take a break and still got a lot to put up. So I decided just to jump on to chit chat with you guys for a little bit. Um, and also I have been contemplating. I actually got a chance to speak, conversate with one of my favorite YouTubers last night, and she suggested some great ideas for me to do as far as my channel. And so I have decided to start doing that on a daily basis, maybe getting up. Either I haven't decided whether I was gonna do it in the day or night. I may do it at night. Just doing some little intimate conversations, telling you guys or delving into a little bit more about myself, and just telling you guys a little bit of my story from me coming from where I came from all the way up until now. I'm most certainly going to tell you guys about my childhood, the good, the bad parts of it. I'm going to tell you all about some of the situations that happened with me being a survivor. I'm most certainly going to let you all in on that. And it's something that I've been holding in for a long time. And I'm one of those people. I like to, I don't like to get upset really. Um, I'm not the argumentative type of person. Don't get me wrong, now I get you straight. But instead of getting upset or getting mad at a person, I always kept it bottled up or kept it in and just pushed it to the back. But I don't think that's good to just keep stuff bottled up. And it's time to as I'm getting older, it's time to start letting a lot of that stuff go that I've been holding on to. So I'm going to most certainly start doing Um, some intimate conversations, just to again let you guys know a little bit more about me. Um, Now I will, have been saying bits and pieces about some of the things that I've gone through, just a little bit, not a lot. I've never really told you all the story. But I'm most certainly going to start doing that on the outside of just doing this normal platform. So make sure you guys be looking out for that, and I would love for you all to tune in when I begin to do the intimate conversation. And then I may just make another page and call it intimate conversations. And if I do, I will most certainly let you all know so you can come over and join it and sub to that as well. So just make sure you all are looking out for that, because I really and truly, y'all, have a testimony. And you really have to sometimes be careful. My story, maybe it will help somebody that's possibly going through right now, um, or who have possibly gone through some of the things that I went through. And when I tell you, it was rough, it was rough, it was rough, it was rough. But I still thank God. I still thank God that He kept me, number one, and didn't let me lose my mind, didn't let me go astray, because when you going through stuff, even as a little child up until adulthood, and when you get into adulthood, it will cause you to take other avenues, and you guys know what I mean. So I'm just thankful that I never um took the other avenue, but like I said, I was always the person that kept stuff bottled in, and would never ever speak much. Even as a child, I was always quiet. Um, and growing up, even into adulthood, I'm still quiet. And I just appreciate you all for getting on here, letting me vent sometimes, chit chatting with me, laughing with me when I'm cutting up, especially when I put my wig on, child. So thank y'all for that, because I know, we always lend um a shoulder or a listening ear, but sometimes we need that as well. Um, yeah, sometimes we need that as well. And a lot of times I will get on and I would, if I'm having a bad day, sometimes I will get on and get the chit chatting with different people and just forget about all of the stuff that I was going through, and just get cheered up, just by talking to some of you all. So I really and truly appreciate you all for that. And I have a lot to learn about doing this social media thing, because baby, I couldn't have never imagined in a million years that I would be on here talking to anybody. But I really true and truly appreciate just the genuine people that I have been chit chatting with, because it's most definitely bringing me out of my comfort zone. Um, and I'm just thankful. And when I started this YouTube channel, I just really wanted to do something along the lines of cooking and baking, because that was my thing. That was my profession before I injured my knee. I was a baker for over 20 years. Um, and I will most certainly tell you all uh, the story of how I became a baker. I will tell you all the story of how I met my husband, um, how I just stood in the gap for And life, most certainly lives for everybody. Nobody's relationship is perfect. We all have our ups and downs. And I will most certainly tell you uh the parts of me and my marriage with my husband who's no longer here. He passed away. And I've told some of you all that. So I will just be doing just some intimate conversations. And I think um that's what I'm going to call it. I may create another channel and get on there where I'm talking about it, or I may certainly just do it here. Um, but just make sure you all are tuning in. Like I say, me talking about different things that happen may be therapeutic. I don't know why I want to talk tonight, but therapeutic for me, and it may be therapeutic for someone else who's possibly again going through something, um, that have gone through some of the similar things that I have gone through. But through it all, when I tell you God is good, God is good. When I say it, I mean it. I stand on that. I'm not just saying it just to be saying it, just to look for anything in return. No, 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 no. When I tell you that God is good and God is a keeper, trust and believe. God saved my life because I can remember back a few years ago, a few years ago. It's been a minute, but being in a situation that I knew I was not supposed to. I love you back, sweetheart. Being in a situation that I was not supposed to be in, was turning my back and closing my eyes to the red flags, the red stop signs, the red shoes, the red bowls, the red cups, all of this stuff, you know. And that's a thing about God. Let me tell you something. God will most certainly not leave you in the dark. He's not going to leave you in the dark, but it be us that we don't want to pay attention to the signs. And for me, the signs was there. But I guess I couldn't see the red flags for the hearts in my eyes because I thought at that time I was so, 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 so in love. But no, no, I was just trying to hold on to something in life that God told me that I should have been let go. That I should have been let go. But warning comes before destruction. And it almost was that. But again, I really thank God for being a keeper. I thank God for allowing me to be here to even talk and tell you all a little bit about me, myself, and a little bit about my story. Um, I'm just blessed, and I'm really thankful. I'm blessed, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for those 3 kids that I have. I'm thankful for those 2 grandkids that I have. I'm thankful for family. Um, I'm thankful for friends. Be them on YouTube or just in real life. Um, I'm just really and truly thankful. This girl here has been through a lot, but I'm still able to smile. I'm still able to maintain. I'm still able to have a positive mind. I'm still able to have a good heart, a good spirit, and I'm going to continue to have those things long as I keep my mind focused on God's plan and God's purpose for my life. I'm most certainly going to continue to have those things. I trust and believe that that is what God wants for us all. And some of us take it for granted. God's grace and mercy, we sometimes take it for granted. But after all that I've been through, I'm no longer taking anything for granted. I'm living life to the fullest. I'm enjoying this journey of life right now. I'm in the season of finding more about me. I'm in my me season. That's where I am. I'm absolutely in my me season. Getting to know me, getting to know what I like to do, what I don't like to do, just figuring out, what I want to do with my life, every goal that I've set for myself, every accomplishment that I want to, everything that I want to accomplish. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to absolutely set out and do it. Um, and no, I don't need the help of a man, and that's my biggest fear. Because let me tell you, and I'm not bragging, I had a wonderful, wonderful husband. I really did. I had a wonderful, wonderful husband. um Cancer is so ugly, you guys. Cancer is so ugly. My husband passed away from that. Absolutely had a good husband. um do I ever think that I will find that kind of love again? I don't know. I don't know if I will ever find that again. Do I want that again? Absolutely, we should all want that kind of love in our life, but I'm not going to go out looking for it. Most certainly not going to go out looking for it. I want it to find me. I absolutely want it to find me. So, but you know, um, when you're so, my day was wonderful, Omar. My day was wonderful, wonderful. I had to go to the grocery store, child. There was so many people in there, Omar. You just like I just look at everybody everywhere, and I was trying to look at ribs and chicken, and people was crowded up. I said, "Oh Lord, let me hurry up and get out of here, Jesus! It's about to drive me crazy." But again, I am just so blessed and so thankful, y'all. So blessed and so thankful. Um, and I'm a blues kind of girl. I'm a blues kind of girl. I love me some ZZ Hill and some Johnny Taylor. And Johnny Taylor has a song. It's an old song. I'm not the same person that I used to be. And I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not. Because a long time ago, honey, if somebody offended me, I would be sitting somewhere crying. But now, when you offend me, when you lie on me, baby, I'm going to let you have it right then and there. So, I am not the same person that I used to be. And I'm glad of that. I have grown a whole lot. And I had an older lady to tell me, when I was in that situation that I was in, you're either gonna keep uh bumping your head on the brick wall or on the wall, or you gonna figure out a way around it so you can keep going. And eventually I figured out a way around it and I kept going. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And that's been over 20 something years, I think. And I haven't looked back since. And I have been doing good. And that situation allowed me to get out. And because I had stopped, man, I had got into a deep, deep depression. Um, and picked myself back up, came up out of that depression, and went to work, back to work as a baker. Most certainly went back to work, and that is actually how I met my husband. Uh, so God will most certainly put people and places and things in your life at the right time. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, because he will. I was not even going. I went and filled. A matter of fact, me, my sister, and a few of our friends, we all went and filled out applications for this job. And so I was just really not too enthused about going to work at all. Cause I was just in that funk, that depression. Like I just didn't know what it was at the time. Well, I knew what it was, but um again, we try to hold on to things that God want us to let go of. And sometimes it be hard, but you gotta let it go because you're blocking your blessings when you hold on to things that you need to let go. If it's not adding value in your life, if it's not encouraging you to get out there and do better, let it go, honey. It's not for you. Absolutely right, Omar. Everybody got a story, and baby, do I have a plenty of them. But we all went to fill out for this job at a little restaurant, and I was so wasn't even worried about it, wasn't even thinking about it. Went home, and a few days, no, maybe a week or so had passed, and I got a phone call, and it was the people about the job. And I was like, I had forgot all about this job. I had forgot all about it. And seriously, I did. So my sister was like, are you gonna take the job? You need to so you can, get your mind focused on something else. And so I said, no, I ain't gonna even worry about it. But then she said, if I was you, I would take the job. Take the job, and maybe you don't know, how it's gonna change what the situation that you're in. So I end up taking the job, and had worked there maybe 2 or 3 months, and and that is how I met my husband. I met my husband. I did. I really did. I met my husband. Yes, I did. Now just think, if I hadn't have took the job, I would have never met him. And when I met my husband, it was like a breath of fresh air for me, because I had been through a lot, and it was like a breath of fresh air for me. Um, it was like God was just telling me, you deserve this. You deserve happiness. You deserve to smile again. Your children deserve to see you happy again. So when I tell you my husband came in, baby, and changed my life, he changed my life. And I thank him, baby. I thank him. I thank God every day for him. Cause he absolutely changed my life. He really did. Now he was a fool. Now he cut up sometimes, but not like anything violent or anything like that, honey. He was he liked to drink that old some kind of liquor, child. I said, baby, how did you drink that? But when he got his fill of his drink, baby, he would go in there and get right on in the bed and go to sleep. Never had a problem with him or anything. But when I tell you, he changed my life. And I am so, so thankful. And that's why I say, I'm afraid. Do I ever think I will find love like that again? I don't know. It would be I would love to. I'm open to it, but I don't know. And that's my biggest fear. But I enjoy you know, being married. It was something different. When you go from one relationship that is so toxic, um, I mean, and when I say toxic, toxic, it was so toxic for me. It was toxic for my children to see. And it was a lot. It was a lot. And for me, it was just something that I knew that I should not have been in. And just used to pray and ask God, please, just y'all hold on 1 second. Let me get me something to drink and cut this air on, child, because it's hot. But I used to sit and sometimes I used to love to read, and I still do. Used to love to read books, all kind of books, baby. I love to read books. And I used to take books to work with me. That's before my husband and myself got married. I would sit in the break room, read my book, and a lady, an older lady, sat down and she said, "Can I sit with you?" First, she said, "Can I sit with you?" And I was like, "Sure." And she said, "I be wanting to say something to you, but you so quiet, you don't never talk. I don't know if I can say anything to you." I said, "Sure, you can say whatever to me. We can talk. You can say something. I'll talk back now." And so she told me, as we began to communicate and conversate, and we became friends, and uh, we would talk, and she say, "God wants you to let that go. God wants you to let it go. Because it's gonna end to something terrible. It's gonna end with something terrible. God wants you to let it go because it's gonna end with something terrible." I don't know why they keep calling. They say you don't answer. Uh, but I didn't know what she was talking about. At that time, I had just met my husband, and I was telling him the situation about what was going on with this toxic relationship that I was in. Um, but and I was more than honest. I was upfront and honest about it. Wasn't gonna lie. Uh, but she told me these words: "You need to let it go be- because it's going to end with something terrible. It's going to end with something terrible." And, you know, so I began to start putting money back. I began to uh, started looking at places to move to and stuff like that. Uh, just started to get back involved with going to church, because when you in a situation and it's wearing heavy on your heart and your mind, things that you used to do, you will no longer do them no more, because you're in this, like, I don't know what to call it. You're just in this like depression, and everything that used to make you smile and used to make you happy, you just stop doing those things. And the toxic person, they don't care, because they just feel like, she done stop doing this and stop doing that. Oh, I got full control now. So, but uh but I did. I start going to church.